What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Ark the Lad 2. Today we continue with our wrap-up of the side quests at the end of the game here. Last time I said that I wanted to do Diekbek's side quest next, but that was unfortunately stated in error. That's to say, as in, it was an error, not stated in, like, air, as in the air. That wouldn't make much sense. And the reason that is because we can't actually technically do it quite yet. We have to do one other thing first, which happens to be the other side quest that we still have left to do. So, yeah, we're going to do that instead. So, in order to do that, we have to head over to Eastern Eldia. And specifically in Eldia, we have to head on over to Indigos, which is the only thing in the south of the continent. Or at least the only likely place to be finding a side quest to do. Before I do anything though, I want to heal up. I'm not, like, particularly damaged at this point, but I'm going to want to be in as good a shape as possible for what's coming up. So, if you recall, there is a back room here in the Indigos Guild. And while in the Proteus Guild we got access to the back room after getting 250 hunter merits, we didn't really get all that much that's actually good. We got this God Hunter crest, which hasn't really been all that useful to us, but we've hung on to it nonetheless. And now is the time when we need to use it. So if we talk to, I guess it's this dude? Yeah. He has a job for us. Or rather, he has information on a job for us. And if we don't have the God Hunter's crest, he doesn't think we have the chops. Which would be rather unfortunate. So I think if you really needed to, you could probably sell it off now, if you desperately wanted that inventory space back, but I would say it's best to still hold on to it. If you're anything like me, then you probably have about 17 like strengthened fruits or whatever sitting around that you could sell off instead. So the guy told us the job was in Melmana, so we have come here to Ajarl to check it out. And the person we are looking for is, I believe, in the inn. Wherever that's located at. Here it is. That's not the inn at all, that's the bar. Is the guy actually here? I don't think he is. Yeah. I get kind of confused sometimes between the bar and the inn and all that. I think it's just this sign. It looks like a restaurant, not an inn. So, I'm not sure why those are there, but I guess there's only one door to go into. Huh? No? Is it not the inn that I'm going to? Maybe I have to visit the guild first. I thought it was just the client was just at the inn. I mean, there is a back room here. Yes I am. Okay. Return the sea dragon egg. It awards 30 merits, because we need merits at all. And a mighty 4,000 gauze. Okay then. Still can't go back there? Move it. So, now that I've actually got the job, let's see if there's someone at the end for us now. Well, there's a new dude there, and he looks adventurous. Interesting. Evil DNA. Unfortunately, he hasn't really told us how we're supposed to get to the bottom of the ocean. So, our next destination is... I'm going the wrong way. Over here, and Udo Island. Reason being, we want to go here. Udo Village. And the only reason to ever come to Udo Village is talk to Vilmer. While I am... Oh, you're gonna start talking to me right in immediately? A submarine? Well, that's convenient. Okay. What I was gonna say before Vilmer so rudely interrupted me is, while I'm here, let's see if Diek has any experience to divide. Sure, let's just give it all to Choco. Wow, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, experience awarded by Deekbeck. I mentioned in the past, but I think it, for whatever reason, it has this tendency to only level up or increase your HP and MP and not your like actual battle stats. So that's kind of inconvenient. What I usually like to do if I'm being a little bit more careful about it is to award enough experience so that someone is just like at say that much experience, so that they're right at the brink of leveling up and not actually pushing them over the edge. So like the stat that Choco's at now, like that would be perfect. So what am I supposed to do now? I have to leave. So let's just go somewhere else. And leave again. Head back to Udo Island. And voila! Submarine. Let's get aboard. So, okay, here we go. Start the submarine. That is why I am here. This is scary. Now this is a little bit of an interesting process. Not that Elk has any proficiency with submarines. So we picked up something on our radar. We want to prepare for attack. And attack. Not that we actually know if it's anything worth attacking at this point. Hopefully it is. Cusses. And so now we want to continue to dive. Continue diving. It's all good. It's all good. Was saved. Oh no! Decoy shot. Interesting. That is ideal. So I guess we made it to the shrine just fine. Nah, that rhymes. So I'm going to go with my same party again. Oh, I was gonna level up our blacksmith eyes, that magic robe that I found in the ruins. I don't know. I rather like this party though. I think when I get a chance to actually remember to level up this mystic dress, I'm actually gonna put that on Shanti and use her instead though. Between the Goddess Prayer, the Refreshing Shoes, and the Mystic Dress, I think she's probably going to be just fine for MP. And she's a little bit more resilient than Lisa, which is actually somewhat important at this point. So, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much a straight shot. I don't know what all this here is, but whatever. Like, I don't think this is so much a dungeon as it is a series of events. Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Oh, hi there. That egg. I have an egg? Now, the number one thing to keep in mind about this mission is to never hand over the egg. Obviously, if you give up the egg, you instantly fail the mission, which would not be ideal. So, do whatever it takes. Well, we clearly don't want to do that. But basically just do whatever it takes to not give up the egg. Oh, really? And more dudes are actually monsters. And Choco is still Akura. That's handy. Or Akura form, I guess? I don't know. Jeez, these guys are level, like, 100? 120? Oh, Lord. This shall be interesting. Does she have the appropriate equipment on? She does indeed. See how well Vanish does without the yellow ribbon. Still not too shabby. Now, the thing to... Well, I certainly hope that doesn't work. One of the interesting things to keep in mind about this area, though, is, oh, you... Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm a fan of enemies killing themselves for, like, no damage, but... So that's good. Where was I going? Yeah, the thing to keep in mind about this area is the way these barricades work. Just keep in mind how they interact with like jumping over them and all that, and you should be fine. So what I want to do now is use a revival dust, bring Choco back to life because I kind of need her, and I should have put Choco back here so that I could have healed her and Ark at the same time. Oh well. It's gonna take a little bit of work to get Choco back up to max health because she has a lot of a very high max health. And that's not what I meant to do at all. I, in fact, intended to heal Ark because his HP is rather low. Oh well. One of the things that you should probably keep in mind in this dungeon that's pretty much always a good idea to just go all out. Oh wow. I guess when you use the, I was thinking when you use the revival dust, that for some reason that they come back at like 1 health. But I guess they actually come back at half health. So that's handy. Come to think of it, I should probably pay a visit to Mother Claire and see if I have any new abilities available to my characters. Particularly Choco, because her Blizzard and such is actually pretty useful in this Akura form, since it focuses more on magic, and Blizzard and such has a good amount of range. So get Ark back on his feet. I feel as though using weak enemy is probably an advisable course of action at this juncture. So now if we look here, obviously this guy can't jump over this barricade. He could jump here, of course, but it's good to keep in mind where enemies can and cannot approach from. Like, ideally I actually probably should have faced Raijin to the right. But regardless... Yeah, I'll just use Vanish. Vanish costs a little bit more MP than other abilities, so that's something to keep in mind. And even though Choco has ridiculously large mana pool, it's still something to be mindful of. But anyways, I think this is a good place to leave it here for today, so we will continue this mission on the next episode of Let's Play Ark the Lad 2. Catch you later!